very simple here. The very essence of what we drive within the core of Cannes Lions, which is creativity driving business for change, for good, and ultimately driving businesses' performance, driving organizations' performance. It is valid for all of the streams, for all of the categories. PR is a fundamental piece of audience reach and proper messages that need to be rendered for very specific clusters of audiences. So I think it is part of and creativity can be applied. And actually, in today's world, talking about themes, in today's world where there is so much fake news around, I think it has never been so important for you to use creativity to drive a proper, profound, resounding PR message that makes sense and ultimately brings trustworthiness to the system. That we are very conscious of the responsibility we carry with the Cannes Lions brand, and we are in regular touch with the entire industry, and this has been done every year. Yes, I think for myself, I'm a natural optimist, so I think it was an important step to have an opportunity to further down the debate around the value proposition of Cannes Lions. And this is what we did, not just with the holdcos, but with the entire ecosystem of the entire communication spectrum. So client side, agency side, brands, media owners, we spoke with everyone because, again, we're conscious that if we don't do this, this is when we lose relevance. And actually the whole debate around Cannes Lions showcased again how important the platform is and how instrumental it is for the betterment of the industry, for the evolution of the industry. So to your point, we have experienced this many times in the years in the past. I had the opportunity to share with the entire organization many headlines, including I did a search on Campaign's archive to show the many headlines we had back in the 70s, back in the 80s, back in early 2000 around the needs for a revamp of what Cannes Lions stands for, because the industry is always crying out for change, and in an ever-changing, complex environment, change is needed. So we went through a new cycle of reinterpreting what the value proposition is of the entire value chain of the industry, and now we are beginning a new cycle of change, of exciting ideas that we're pushing forward, but always in tandem with our most important agents, which are our partners that ultimately make Cannes Lions what it is. We are staying in Cannes. I think Cannes, the city of Cannes, is one of those magical places where it's small enough to gather the entire community in a specific small radius. So one of the magics of Cannes is that you bump into some amazing brains and you simply exchange. It's a stage to share. One of our main mottos this year is that we say that we're a stage to create, a stage to share, a stage to learn, a stage to inspire. But you won't be able to share if you are in places where ultimately you cannot connect. And Cannes is a special city because, even because of its size, you can connect. And everything that Cannes offers makes people come together. It's a beautiful place, the landscape is amazing, so great that you're going to have an opportunity to be in an inspiring place, to have inspiring conversations that drive us forward. That apart from all the technical, so NPS scores, etc., I think we'll measure success by the way that people engage, by really kind of understanding the response of the industry, and by primarily not seeing Cannes Lions be the point of debate. We are not there to be the point of debate. One of the things that frustrated us last year was that we had so many compelling discussions that are changing the world really, that got shadowed by the debacle around even Cannes Lions' purpose and what's happening with the communications industry and the publicist's decision, etc. And hopefully what we're going to see is the debate around the themes. We should never be the topic of debate. We are there to ultimately push the themes.